So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a third and still about 12 to go.
Brings up third and 12.
A shotgun snap for Goff. This is caught. It's Cooks. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Push him back. Push him back.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Gone. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 16 yards, a first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Goff throwing again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing on third. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
We got this. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And it's third down. To throw is Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now Chris Jones on to punt this one away. JoJo Natson back deep for the Rams. Let's take it inside his own 40. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sean Lee coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw. Gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. Goff now looks to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, 39 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Prescott. And that's Elliott. Complete.
Prescott's pass complete to Ezekiel Elliott. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. And again, it's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Here goes 47. So we're going to 54. Why in? 26.
Prescott yet again. And it's caught. He's got it. so they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On 2nd and 9, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's gone. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return will stop right around the 25. Cooper was the intended target.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
6-man.
From the 50, it's Goff. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Goff. And the pressure gets to him again. Tyrone Crawford in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Goff now looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check.
Prescott now from the 50. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Prescott now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
A 51-yard attempt.
The kick by Marr is good. And the lead grows to 4. It's 11-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
19 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Hey, here we go. Come on, Mike
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know.
Prescott on first down. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Just like that.
Prescott now. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Watch the run.
And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Big stop. Let's go.
Throwing, Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Here we go. Score it in.
59.
Hey, kill.
Third and long for Prescott. Complete to Jason Witten. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the fourth. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Draw play, Elliott. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On second and goal, Prescott, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. Third and goal. Here's Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal.
26 Mike. All right, T, let's go. 46. 26. Go. Get out there. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. 26. 26 Mike. 26. Gun.
It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Marr able to put this one through. Well, an uncommon way to get there, but nevertheless, that makes our score 14-7. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A shotgun snap for Goff. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brings up fourth down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Goff. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 47. 26, Mike. 26.
Well, Prescott here to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And they corral him just